He gone. She gone. Yeah, the 4 letters said no more, man. Hit the road, Jack. To 2 of their best analysts, in my opinion, that would be RG3, who I just saw like a couple weeks ago, and Samantha Ponder. Yes, we know who she is. She made a name for herself, not just being Christian's wife on Monday Night Countdown, but I guess when Jason Kelce shows up, baby, make room for the big dog. Oh, my goodness. So everybody's like, why? How? What is going on? Well, this is collateral damage. They all said that this was a business expense, and this was all business related. This wasn't about how they were as analysts, as hosts. Imagine you lose your job and it's not based on how well you do your job. That's what's happening at ESPN. That's what's happening in sports media and kind of traditional media at large. But let's stay focused here. Why is this happening? Well, with the disruption of linear cable, you guys did this. Not Jason Kelce, not ESPN's bottom line. It's the fact that you guys, by your viewing habits, have changed the entire landscape. You have encouraged people who are in traditional media to step out on their own. You've given them that courage. You guys have also told traditional media you want it differently. You want it when you want it, on demand. When I want it, I need it. I say the same thing about our foundation. It's a parallel to this. The last thing I need to do with our foundation project transition, and this is why we don't have a brick and mortar facility, is to tell a kid who is in need that they also need to come to me. You get it? When you need something, you need it to come to you. It needs to be accessible right here, right now. Well, welcome to digital media, right? Whether that's YouTube, whether that's fast channels, wherever way you consume it, you want to consume it when you want to consume it. So all the traditional medias also have their digital platforms, right? Every single host you know out there that is doing their thing on those shows also has a podcast. And they're all getting after it. Well, let's also just make light of this because RG3 made light of it as well. Let's show you a little levity before I dig into deeper reasons of why and how this happened. So RG3 had this in response to when he was laid off by ESPN.
How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off?
I don't know.
I love how you cut it right there. Oh, man, you got to make light of it. Think about RG3's trajectory. Pre-ESPN RG3. Now, we all knew who RG3 was. Tremendous quarterback at Baylor. Got to NFL rookie year. Oh, my God, insanity. Rookie of the year, all that greatness. Got hurt. We saw him try to come back. Everybody was sitting there that knew football. Don't come back. I know it's the playoffs. Don't come back. Ah, damn it. And we saw his soul leave his athletic body on that field that day. He never was the same. Okay. And also, RG3 became a guy that, you know, for a lot of reasons, people were just taking punches at him. I was like, damn, dog. RG3 was a top, like one of the top picks. What is he, number 3 from Baylor? Maybe number 2. And rookie of the year, then he got hurt. Ain't like he got sorry. He got hurt, tried to play through it, never was the same. Isn't that a different category? But boy, when he got to ESPN, I was already fond of him because I knew him in real life. But more than that, his track and field background, which ain't going to help you at ESPN, which ain't going to help you anywhere really, unless you're Otto Bowden. But he loved track. And then his energy, like the way he used to do it, he brought that to the point where he went to Monday Night Countdown. RG3 with the great opinions, always had some like cultural analysis blended in there, weaved in there. RG3 was doing it. Samantha Ponder was sitting there hosting it. That was a good show. Well, everyone's always on the quest for perfect. And sometimes perfect is the enemy of good, right? So Jason Kelce comes and you got to make room for the big dog. I mean, there's no conversation here. This was good, but this could be better. And Jason Kelce comes, but now 2 people have to leave because they're going to reshuffle that deck. A lot of things on the horizon for them, obviously, with Jason Kelce. They got to keep up with Tom Brady and what Fox is doing. All of that investment, you got to invest in your talent as well. Stephen A. Smith right now going through contract negotiations for next year. So let's not act like they're in the fourth quarter of that negotiation. But they got to clear those books and be ready just in case we going to sign the biggest dog, and that's Stephen A. Smith. So you got to go. How does this happen and why does this happen is how I'm going to sum this up. It happens because there are so many connection points. The bigger the company, the bigger the network. So if you're RG3 and you're working with your CP, coordinating producer, right? And you work with your associate producers and you work with your segment producers, all of them have bosses. And isn't this the sad thing? I want to take you guys through what that meeting sounds like. Because when you get everybody together, the executive VPs, and you start to get everyone together from the different talent departments, the question that is asked is simple. Okay, we need you guys to go through your roster of talent. Everybody in here. You know, if you're in sales, you need to go through your talent roster, okay? You're in marketing, I want you to look at what you guys are bringing in and what you're putting out, right? What these shows are actually producing. And you, football, give it to me. Basketball, give it to me, etc. List your talent, rank your talent, just like in recruiting. Who's the top dog? Who is the ESPN #1 of the 150 or 300, right? And then you look at it and you say, Kelce is coming. Stephen A. may stay. We only got room for 4. And you see RG3's name right there. You see Samantha's name right there. And it ain't top 4. They haven't even, Lord, they haven't even said how good. Like that threshold. You ever been in a race like the 100-meter final at Paris in the Olympics? Everybody was right here. But imagine when they say gold, silver, bronze. Oh, 4th place by 0.00001 second. Move away from that podium, please. We got a picture to take. That's how it happens. That's how they got caught. Simple as that. It's not how high the threshold is, being number 5. We only taking top 4. Because that time, that rating could be amazing. But you didn't make it. So now what will RG3 do? You know his phone's going to ring. You know Samantha Ponder's phone's going to ring. But the beautiful thing is, even if it doesn't ring from somebody else who wants to be the boss of you to put you in the same predicament, to let you go one day as they hire you, they fire you. That's why they rhyme. You can go anywhere. You can do anything. You can be a partner in the network like me. You can do your own thing in the digital space, or you can build a network. Watch your boy. Watch your boy. So hopefully they get their things all settled and land on their feet, because they're both tremendous talents. Actually, truly enjoy both of them. Sad to see that this day has come. Okay,